This will be my first time ever listening to VIANOVA. Apparently they are German metalcore. So that's got me excited. This song's called Hypersomniac. And go! Promising. All about the guitar tone. Lovely. That's quite a lunge. Lovely cymbal work. The bass is gorgeous. This has got something. Ooh, delicate. Very sampled kind of drum sound. Woo, that was nice though, the snare. Less sampled. Maybe it's just a kick. Beautiful. God, it's gorgeous. The bass is really doing some work. Total tempo change. Really interesting vocals on this. The drummer is a god. Yeah. That's epic. Come on. Little keyboard work. Oh, fuck me. What a delectable array of sounds. Epic. Wow. Oh, it's gorgeous. Fuck. Surprising little melodies in there. That was fucking awesome. That was so great. My God. Hey, shout out and thanks to Michelle Elise for another incredible recommendation. Jesus. Okay, drums. Initially, when it started out, it's like, okay, these drums sound quite sampled. Every kind of beat is sort of similar. But I think it was mostly the kick drum pedals. It was a very sort of repeated tone dynamic and the rest with the kick drum. But everything else was actually incredibly expressive. And also, I thought the cymbals were too perfectly recorded to have been like real, genuine, authentic acoustic playing and the rest. But actually, as the song goes on, you can pick out all the intricacies. And if you're going to use samples, like over the dynamic changes of every individual hit is a ton of effort, and no one would do that. The expression was actually there. Really fantastic drumming. Some amazing rhythms and patterns, but also the fills were... I don't even know how to sum them up necessarily. They were really fucking busy. but not in a distracted kind of way. It sort of added this extra pattern level, which is the ideal scenario. You got the songs going in one direction, you got a little drum fill, it goes over here, but it's syncopating with the rest of the music in a way that kind of suits and caresses and helps the song along, but also shows some impressive, sticking in the rest. And it had all of that. That was fucking great. Tons of space left in moments as well, for kind of beat down, genty bits and pieces. And it was mapped out brilliantly. Fucking loved what the drums were doing. Marvelous musicianship there. Really, really great drumming. The guitars were fucking delicious. That, I think, was the main thing that caught me at the start, was the tone and the choice of the notes going on in the riff there, and just how they were band to put together. It was so tasty, and it had groove, and it had a bit of heaviness to it, but also hints of melodic delicacy as well, which they had more of as the song went on. The only word I can think of is delicious. The guitars were just fucking, there's so much meat on those bones. And then also they had some total changes in tone and effects as it went on, and some really delicate kind of lead bits and pieces. Some layering in there was really nice. But also the fucking riffage in the heavy moments was just awesome. And the bass in particular, I was noticing, wasn't just playing the root note of every kind of bar as it went along. It had some moments of decoration that were really elevating the overall sound of that song in places, and that really cut through in a really nice way. The mix of that I thought was great. Really fucking beautiful, wonderful balance of guitars overall. The vocals then really shone for me as the song went on. So they had this kind of delicate expression in the chorus bit, which is a sort of it reminds me a bit of Sam Carter and Architects, where they have a chorus and do this kind of delicate, almost falsetto thing. And it can be a little bit weak at times, but actually the dynamic difference between that and what they were doing with the scream vocals or other more powerful, epic, full belting vocals made that really work. It was a really balanced, thoughtful delivery. And there was some interesting moment there in the middle where they had sort of a robotic, kind of a vocal effect and staying on the same notes, but has slight harmony to it. And some patterns were interesting there. So that was interesting. Was there a bit of whispering going on? Like there was all kinds of things in there. It was like the full buffet, seemingly, of what this vocalist can do. And I thought it was incredibly strong. Loved especially a moment towards the end of the song where there was a big vocal belting moment, but it was really low in the mix. It sounded like he was miles away, and it was fucking epic. It was so good. And the balance between the scream vocals and the cleans I thought was perfect. I thought it was fantastic. Other elements, there were some bits and pieces in there. There was a little bit of keyboard at one point, other kind of synthy-like layers. There was so much going on in that. It wasn't just a song from start to finish, here's some raw instrumentals and some vocals. There was a lot of production within that to support the kind of tone and expression and the journey of that song. So I loved all of that, and I need to listen to that a few more times to really get the full spectrum of things and focus in on them. But on first listen, a wonderful balance of all kinds of things were in there. And overall, fucking unreal. Like at the start of that, I was kind of like, all right, we got some metalcore, cool. Let's see what this is like. And as the song went on, it just gave more and more and more, and just delighted me from within. Some really surprising gaps and breakdowns and beatdowns. Fantastic fucking vocals and guitars and riffs, and the sections of the songs were surprising but satisfying as well. It was fucking awesome. That was awesome. Germany are making some cracking metalcore, man. So that was phenomenal. And as a rating, Jesus Christ. It's between delicious and masterpiece, honestly. I thought it was that good. Oh wow. It's easily delicious. Is it a masterpiece? Fuck it, I'm gonna say it's a masterpiece. I'm gonna err on the side of positivity there, as I tend. If I'm ever undecided, I will try and go for the more positive, complimentary one. Because actually, I thought that was a masterful song from start to finish. I thought it was fantastic. There's so much in there that I loved, from the surprises and the heaviness, but also the considered, thoughtful musicianship in there as well to balance it out. It had kind of everything, and God. If a song like that can elicit that kind of reaction on the first listen, I think it's a phenomenal piece of work, and I'm gonna say that's a masterpiece. Fucking well done, VIANOVA. I need to listen to more of you. If you enjoyed this video, please do boop the like button. It'll help other people on YouTube find and potentially enjoy this video as well. If you want to see more videos like this, then feel free to subscribe, and then you'll see future videos that I make doing reactions here. If you're interested in music beyond the rock genre, do feel free to check out the link in the description. Otherwise, have a wonderful day, and maybe I'll see you in another video.